Welcome to RaiGurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about very interesting project management tool which is used globally, where we are going to see how we can report a defect. This is a detailed sessions on reporting defect on Jira. So make sure to available from start to end of this video, because these are the important aspects which might miss the important concept. When we are talking about Jira, Jira is globally used for project management and defect reporting. Here, I'm going to show you how we can report defect in 2024, because every year they are changing, or every day they are making this better. Based on the customer feedback, based on the client feedbacks, they keep changing the products. I will show you how you can create defect in any projects. Once you logged in and if you have the proper permissions in place, you will see the screen, or maybe the screen where you will have all those timelines and everything available. And by the way, if you have not used Jira, or if you're visiting this channel first time, feel free to refer my complete Jira playlist. I will also include the URL in descriptions tab so that it will be easier for you to refer. And if you wanted to learn Jira from scratch, feel free to reach out to us. We also provide training accordingly. And if you have not yet subscribed and hit the like tab, feel free to add. This will help me to increase audience base, as well as this will helps me or motivates me to keep creating contents related to this. For creation of the defects, simply go to create and create. It will give you project sections. Whichever projects options is enabled for your account, you can see all those projects name. From this list, select your project name where you want to report defect. Issue type is definitely bug. Bug, defect is same. They have two different names. Status is open. Whenever you create, it is always open, totally depending on the workflow. If you have the workflow structure different, you might see some different options, but now status is open. Under the summary, make sure to add crystal clear summary so that whenever a user or developer will read the summary, they don't have to navigate into the descriptions. Summary should be clear, or this is the title of your defect. So make sure to add crystal clear defect. By reading that, developer can understand. They will not reach out to you again and again. This is the title here. Let's consider we are working into the e-commerce domain and we found product images are not clear. Here I will add same thing. Generally in tier 1 or 2 industry or tier 1 or 2 company, they have some structure in place. Normally they are using first project name. So here they will add project name, or maybe department name, department, then this project name and functionality name, which functionality you are facing this issue. Let's compare this and then add your title. Here my product images are not clear. This is the defect. Component, if you have any components, you can add it. Descriptions, whenever you're writing defect descriptions, make sure to add each and every detail, or as many as detail you have. This will give the detailed informations about the defects and save lot of your time, making sure that developer will not reach out to you again and again for asking those details. So it's better to add more informations so that it will save your time. Under this, normally I am following some structure when we are writing defect descriptions. If you'll use this, it is generally clear. Normally, developer will not reach out to me again and again for same thing. I will define preconditions. If you are reporting the defects, what will be the preconditions which needs to make sure so that they can reproduce these defects by their own. Let's consider logged in. The user should be logged in as the preconditions to see the product. So, or user has to navigate it to e-commerce website to see the products. If we are talking about e-commerce cart page or payment page, user should have some products to be available into the cart. These type of preconditions we have to add it. Next is steps to reproduce. So under this, you can define detailed step how you are navigating it to the issues, how the users or the developer should follow to reproduce this issue. First is login. Then second step, maybe I will add as navigate to electronics page, to electronic page, and then see product image. So this could be a possible steps. Next, I'm majorly preferring to add actual result. What is issues? So here I will copy and paste theme, title name, or maybe if you have clear descriptions, I will add it in this. And what will be the expected as the next. In expected results, we can add the expected informations, what we are expecting from those feature. My expected product images should be clear. If we have any additional note, you can add it here, and then we'll move it to the reporter. Reporter is definitely me. Fix versions, because here we are not selecting. Once the developer will fix it, then we will add it, or developer will add it. This is the highest or medium, totally depending on your project's requirements. You can add it. Label, if you have any labels you have created from the projects, you can tag it. Environment, let's consider I'm using UAT. Attachments, if you have any attachments, you can attach those. Or if you have images, recording, or anything, would you like to add some more details, you can add it here. Affected versions, you can specify affected versions, blocked, and all those things you have to add it, and then click on create. Assignee, maybe you can directly assign to the developer, or if your organization is following the project lead cycle, so you can assign the project lead. Parents, sprint, in which sprint you are working, all those things you can add it. Then story points and all those are additional fields. Click on create. This will successfully create your defects, where you can see defect ID is generated with 159. Suppose you missed attaching the any files, you will even navigate into the defects and add the attachments. If you want to change any of those fields like defect name or descriptions, you want to modify it, you can easily do it. So this is how we can report defect quickly in Jira, where it will be auto assigned to the developer, where developer can work using these details. As I mentioned, make sure to add as many informations you have, which is crystal clear for the developer, where they will not utilize your time for understanding those defects. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. And if you think this could be useful for other users, make sure to share with them. Thank you for watching.